Bloomer versus the Rocket Man, a season-long battle of late model giants. So, how's it going? Well, Richards is on a hot streak. He won again last night at Tri-City Speedway, his 6th win to Bloomquist's 5 on the year, and Josh now leads the points by 140. It's Richards on a roll and Bloomquist in need of a turnaround. However, this is much more than a two-man story. Think about this. 30 races this year have produced an astonishing 15 different winners. That means there is plenty of excitement and drama and celebration to go around, and two big questions. Who wins next? Who wins tonight? For more, let's go to the boys in the booth.
All right, Dave, thank you very much. Fans just about ready to go. 40 races tonight. James Essex along with Trenton Berry live on Lucas Oil Racing TV from a packed Lucas Oil Speedway here in Wheatland, Missouri. We survived the power outage this afternoon, lasted a few hours, and we had a transformer down the road apparently blew out, so knocked us no electricity for a while. Heat number 1 coming on the track. The winner of this race, Trenton Berry, will start on the pole tonight of the CMH Diamond Nationals, the 11th annual edition. The Dunn-Vincent Ford Pace Truck will lead the way. Heat number 1 will look this way. Starting on the pole will be the number 1 out of Crane, Missouri, to be Will Vaught. Alongside the number 20, out of Newport, Tennessee, is Jimmy Owens. Row number 2 on the inside, the 43 out of Story City, Iowa. That'll be Jeremy Grady. And the 0, the 3-time defending Lucas Oil champion, it'll be Scott Bloomquist out of Mooresburg, Tennessee. Row number 3 will be the 4 of J.C. Wyman. It's out of Griswold, Iowa. The 1 out of Jacksonville, Florida, is Earl Pearson Jr. Row 4 will be the 6 out of Giltner, Nebraska, Al Humphrey. 22 leading the Lucas Oil Rookie of the Year chase out of Indiana, Pennsylvania. It'll be Greg Satterley. Final row will be the 94, Austin Reddick. He's out of Sexton, Missouri. And scratching for the night is Cody Holtkamp. So right off the bat, heat number 1. Again, it'll determine the pole starter here tonight. How about heat number 3 on the outside of the front row tonight? That pole is going to be interesting. Not only that, but also outside this spot. Don O'Neill and Hudson O'Neill start side by side at heat number 3, Trenton Berry.
That should be extremely entertaining to watch that dynamic as those guys fire off down into turn number 1 there for the opening lap.
That's a heck of a race. O'Neill, Shirley, Stovall, Logan Martin, and Jackson, Rodney Sanders, Boom Briggs, Scott Krigler. Wow. All right, well, all eyes on each one. This is for the pole position. This is going to be fun. As Dave mentioned, 15 different winners of Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Josh Richards, the current point leader. Jesse Stovall leads the Lucas Oil MLRA points. Will the Thrill Vaught on the pole at car number 1. Jimmy Owens on the outside. Again, the winner's race starts on the pole of the 11th annual CMH Diamond Nationals for tonight. $12,000 to the winner. We are underway, and Jimmy Owens acts like he owns his place again. Leads into turn number 3, Trent Berry. No good though. Don't sign the deed over to him yet because that's a callback. Jump start. Pole setter's the pace setter. No harm, no foul, as Rick Swally would say on the receiver, right? So Will Vaught will go back to the pole. Owens on the outside. Bloomquist has been struggling. 20th last night at Tri-City. He had the points lead all the way up through Ohio last weekend and lost it a couple of weekends ago. After last weekend, rather, to Richards, who came in last night leading by 10, but up that now after the win at Tri-City for Josh Richards. So Will Vaught and Jimmy Owens for the pole tonight here at Wheatland, Missouri. Coming to the turn 4. Looking like a good stay. Vaught and Owens, they're side by side, Trent Berry.
So Vaught and Owens will go side by side. They roll off turn number 2. Will Vaught in a rocket, an overside rocket. Jimmy to do XR1. Owens will take that advantage, but he will not pull away. Rolling off turn 4. The opening lap will go to the 20 of Owens, but it's close.
How about Pearson on the inside? Pearson around Bloomquist in turn number 1. They're side by side at a 2 down the next straight. Owens with the feet ball at 2nd. Pearson 3rd. Bloomquist with a crossover to turn number 3. 2 former champions going in. It's Scott Bloomquist and Earl Pearson Jr. That's your 3rd and 4th. Again, the top 4 advanced trend.
Really a testament to Will Vaught's ability, making only his 9th start here in the 2017 season. He does not even race full-time anymore. Of course, his family team, they're out of Crane, Missouri. They always are in tip-top shape and ready to go wherever they unload. And he's won one time so far this year. He trails Jimmy Owens as they roll here on lap number 4.
When he raced to be a 3 former Lucas Oil champions in this race, Jimmy Owens a 3-time national champion of Lucas Oil Series. Earl Pearson Jr. a 4-time. Scott Bloomquist a 3-time. Will Ball hanging around in there, going way high in turn 4. Jeremy Grady running the St. Louis route that time up against the wall, Trenton-Berry.
So it'll be Owens out front. Vaught runs in second. Keep our eyes back in the pack on that battle with Jeremy Grady as well as Owens and Vaught run 1-2. Into that third spot, still the one Earl Pearson Jr. Bloomquist fourth and Grady in the 43 has been. There are really no spots being heavily contested. J.C. Wyman pulled to the back of the 22 of Satterley right now, but everybody pretty well minding their P's and Q's at the midway point in this one.
Frank Satterley leading the Lucas Oil Rookie of the Year chase right now. We're Hudson O'Neill and Boone Briggs trying to put into the show here tonight. What a comeback last night. The kill switch got flipped off last night during the race. They flipped it back on when he went to the pits. Restarted on the tail back in about 20th position and finished at 8th last night at Tri-City Speedway. And the Convict House of Power, they're just outside of St. Louis. Rebound Jimmy Owens. The Ramirez Motorsports Rocket XR1. Durham powered under the hood. Right now, looks like he's going to settle the pole. 2 laps to go, Trenton-Berry.
You know, James, if you only watch Lucas Oil Late Model Series racing here from Wheatland, you would think that Jimmy Owens was like a godlike figure. He never struggles at Wheatland, and he's making it look easy here in this one, rolling to the white flag.
Right now, Will Vaughn in second. Earl Pearson Jr. third. Well back and forth. Scott Bloomquist now. Here comes Jeremy Grady. Jeremy Grady on this final lap. Can he get around Bloomquist, Trenton-Berry? Here he comes.
Pretty good stuff. Rolling off turn 2. Bloomquist will shut the door, and Owens will seal the deal up front. Jimmy Owens wins it. Will Vaughn runs second. Third, Earl Pearson Jr. Bloomquist fourth. Grady fifth. And Greg Satterley in that 22 car runs in 6th. So Jimmy Owens, Will Vaught, and the 1 of Earl Pearson Jr. were your top 3. Good movement there for the 1 of Earl Pearson Jr., especially as he started 6th.
So in the top 4 advancing, they will go to the scales to make it official. Bloomquist, as you said, in 4th. Pearson 3rd. Vaught 2nd. And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the number 20 in Newport, Tennessee. How about it for Jimmy Owens? Entry on the pole. Outside Peyton Looney, the 1500 Republic, Missouri. Fast qualifier for the Show Me 100. A great run there. Got a lot of television exposure with the Show Me 100. And a pair of California drivers, Jason Papich, Clay Daly. The winner starts inside of row number 2. The top 4 transfer to the CMH Diamond Nationals tonight. 12,000 a week. Trenton-Berry, here we go.
Francis will take the opening jump down to 1 and 2. Peyton Looney will come along as well. Papich, the 91, is 3rd. And that race for 4th, they're side by side. The 32 of Clay Daly and the 12 of Raymond Merrill. As they work down into turns 3 and 4, the opening lap will go to the 15 of Steve Francis. Peyton Looney is 2nd. Jason Papich is 3rd. Merrill holds on to that 4th spot. Clay Daly there. The 32 is 5th. And Tim McCready started at the back. You just wondered if he maybe just logging some laps to be made in a provisional, but he's already passed a couple of cars and he's rolling on the top side.
No, he's not logging back.
What?
Lagging back or anything. Here he comes.
What?
Remember, he started 10th, and the tribute to Donna Billy gives here Memorial Day weekend. McCready up top. Down and 2 down the back straightaway. He's got it going there with the bottom. McCready on the bottom, and he'll throw the slider right in there on Raymond Merrill. He's done all that, but then the first 3 laps of this race from the tail.
If you're that good, why don't you just take your spot, Timmy? Take your spot.
Say that to the count. Say that to the count. Here comes McCready on the outside, and at turn number 4, he's got it going. Down the main straightaway. Team after the outside of Clay Daly. Right now, Francis leads. 2nd spot is Peyton Looney. 3rd is Papich. And now McCready goes to 4th.
So McCready, the 39, rolls to the 4th spot right up on the top side here. As racetrack continues to widen out as we progress through this racing program. Francis and Peyton Looney, battle of 15s up front. Papich all alone in 3rd. Papich looks like he's been racing all season. All right there alone in his 3rd spot. Again, the top 4 transfers, so he is well within the CMH Diamond Nationals tonight as Francis shows the way down the middle of turns 1 and 2.
Steve Francis nearly won that CMH Diamond Nationals. Remember, he had a big lead here a few years ago. Driveline failure knocked him out of the race. Right now, Francis 7 down, 3 to go. Looking for his first Lucas Oil win of the season. Peyton Looney solid at 2nd. Papich 3rd. McCready up to 4th. Will he get 3rd spot? McCready out at turn number 2. He's going to have 2 laps to get it done, Trenton-Berry.
So So we'll see McCready continue to commit his Sweeteners Plus Longhorn to the top side. Rolling off turn number 4. Not the best of laps for T-Max as he'll duck to the bottom side in 1 and 2. Francis out front. Looney in second. Papich is third. That 4th spot is the 39 of McCready. Come to the white flag. Francis has 1 lap left here in this one.
Hall of Famer, the Kentucky Colonel, out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Looney second, third, Papich fourth, McCready. And it looks like the way they will end up. Great run for Steve Francis. Good to see him back to victory lane tonight as he wins heat number 2 here at Lucas Oil Speedway, Trenton.
Second place to the 15 of Peyton Looney, running third. Jason Papich in the 91, and your final transferring car from the tail. Finishing up fourth, the 39 of Tim McCready as Francis rolls down the main straightaway there in his cool down lap after a good heat race, and a nice start there. So your heat race number 2 looks like this. Finishing up in the final spot of the 45 of Bob King. Raymond Merrill was 8th. 7th, Brantley Gotcho. Randy Timms finished in 6th. 5th was Clay Daly. Your 4 transferring cars. Timmy McCready was 4th. Jason Papich was 3rd. Peyton Looney was the runner-up and your winner. Out of Ashland, Kentucky, driving the Rhino Ag, Josh Roberts, trucking number 15, Steve Francis. Heat race up. My goodness.
Brian Shirley had a strong one last night. 4th last night at Tri-City in the Bob Colan Rocket. And thanks everybody for joining us here tonight at Lucas Oil Racing TV as we are in the midst of heat number 3. And here they go to turn number 1. They bite up to the main straightaway. Hudson O'Neill on the outside, Don O'Neill on turn number 2 down the next straightaway. And he squeezes him off. You knew that was going to happen. Here they come into turn number 4. Hudson not backing up. Don leads lap 1. Trenton.
So the O'Neill family reunion in full force right up in the front of this heat race. Don O'Neill, Hudson O'Neill, 1 and 2. Then it's Brian Shirley in that 3rd spot. Stovall now trying to put his Black Diamond up into that 3rd spot. What we need up front is 1 more blue race car, and we'll have it made.
Or 1 more O'Neill. Marty's back home in Brownstown racing. Shaquille's doing commercials. We've got them all covered.
So the 5 of the 71 saying, no, Jesse, you are not invited to the family reunion.
All right, here they come in to turn number 4. What a battle. O'Neill, Stovall, Brian Shirley, the 3rd heat for the outside of the front row here tonight at Lucas Oil Speedway. Don O'Neill, brand new Club 29 last night for Speedway Racing. I tell you what, the 71 of the double zero, not giving him up. 4 down, still 6 to go, not even halfway yet, Trenton Berry.
Pretty good stuff in this one. Stovall now looking at the low side, supporting that Midwest Sheet Metal Polaris, the yellow points leader spoiler. And Brian Shirley right there, that XR1, hold down that 4 spots. Those are your 4 transferring cars. It is a 4-car runaway here in heat race number 3. Still Don O'Neill out front, Hudson O'Neill 2nd, Stovall and Shirley. Now the race is on for 3rd as Hudson has cemented himself into that 2nd spot as Stovall's drifted back a couple of car lengths.
That is superb tonight. It is smooth, it is fast, it is a cushion. It is 3 and 4 wide easily down the main straightaway. It's Don O'Neill, Hudson O'Neill, Jesse Stovall, Brian Shirley, 4 to go. Now Hudson O'Neill trying to reel him in. Here he comes down the back straightaway, Trenton Berry.
Hudson O'Neill trying to reel in his old man, and the 3 of Shirley trying to reel in Stovall as well. So a couple of good races going on up front in this one. Shirley gives a look to the inside. Man, that top line usually so much faster off turn number 4, and it proved at that time as well. Stovall carried that momentum off the turn.
Turn number 3 is close, 2 car lengths into number 3. 53-year-old Don O'Neill, he goes to the top shelf right in front of his son. Down the main straightaway, 2 to go. Down to the outside, Hudson O'Neill, he'll get that run on to turn number 2. He stays good to the racetrack. Here he comes down the back straightaway. The head of the white flag. Don O'Neill, Hudson O'Neill at the bottom. Tries to throw the slider. He's the lead. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? They're going at it side by side, Trenton Berry. Unbelievable.
So Don O'Neill lifts for the sun. You wonder if he'd have lifted for anybody else right there. The 71 of the 5 down to 3 and 4. Here for the final time. Come to the checkers, James.
Here they come down the line. Hudson O'Neill. Oh, Epic Carly. He wins. He wins by Epic Carly. Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable. What a finish. How about it, race fans, for the 16-year-old? He drove the wheels off of it. He just got his driver's license 2 weeks ago, and he says, Dad, what do you want for Christmas?
He might have won the race, but he'll be mowing the yard the rest of the summer. Hudson O'Neill, your winner.
Cow. Well, there's the finish right there. Hudson O'Neill, Don O'Neill, Jesse Stovall, Brian Shirley 4th. Logan Martin, Scott Krugler, Tony Jackson Jr., Rodney Sanders, Boom Briggs. That's what it's all about. That's why 29 for Darrell Lanigan, driving for Clint Boyer Racing. Dennis Herb Jr., the Black Diamond, 28 alongside current points leader Josh Richards, the best performance rocket, and on the outside Jacob McGee. Wow, deep breath, everyone. What a third we just had. They rocked this place. Unbelievable. Darrell Lanigan, lead number 4 down the back straightaway. That iRacing.com entry, Trenton Berry.
Lanigan looking so fresh and so clean out front of the 14. He's fast as well. Great looking race car. And he's showing the way in this one. The 28 of Herb runs second. Richards is third. And the 10 of Jacob McGee, beg your pardon, in that fourth spot. The race for fourth and fifth there, a good one. The 2 of Jake O'Neill, you saw him back here in his family-owned race car at the Show Me 100. Now running that Rocket XR1 for Gressel, racing there side by side. There for the final transfer spot. Keep your eyes on that 2 and the 10 as they roll through turns 1 and 2.
Richards using the top shelf now, and Herb down the back straightaway. Darrell Lanigan out in front at 14. Had a top 6 finish going last night, and unable to finish. They have had nothing but bad luck all year long. They've had a solid cover right now. Richards working the outside. Richards, very limited experience here at Lucas Oil Speedway. He's only been there a handful of times. It goes to the outside of Herb into turn number 3. Here comes the current points leader out of turn number 4. Battling with Dennis Herb Jr. for second, Trenton.
So up front of this one, the 14 of Darrell Lanigan. And it's Richards and Herb. Still the race for second right there. That's the best race on the track. As you're getting a head first view of them down to turn 3 and 4. Herb right on the low side. Richards up top. And up front, it is the 14 of Darrell Lanigan showing the way. That great race for second. We got a spinner over in turn 3 and 4. And the caution is out for Will Milliken.
Caution is out for the California transplant, now living this. But you still love that all white look, don't you, Trenton?
Oh, yeah.
Here comes Darrell into turn number 4 down the main straightaway. If he wins this race, he'll start for tonight. I guarantee you, Herb Richards going to have something to say around it. Richards goes to the top shelf. Here comes Jacob McGee at 10 to the 2, running well here tonight. Jake O'Neill, not related to Don or Hudson because it's spelled differently. First off, as they come into turn number 4, Lanigan still leads side-by-side racer, second place.
Man, what a great night this could be there for the 10 car that Jacob McGee out of Caney, Kansas. They race all throughout the Midwest, stick pretty close to this area, though. That would be a huge feather in their cap to run here in the Diamond Nationals and to transfer through the heat races, as Jacob just has to hold on a couple of more laps here in this one as business picking up front. Josh Richards hot on the heels of the 14 of Lanigan down the back chute.
Yes, it is. Here comes Richards. Lanigan into turn 4. 2 to go. This is going to go down to the end as well. Just like heat number 3. Lanigan goes to the top shelf. He shuts the door. Richards, there comes Herb on the bottom. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, though, into the white flag. Can Richards get it done, Trenton Berry?
So it'll be Lanigan down to 3 and 4. Here comes Josh Richards. Josh to the outside. He's close to the last out of car length.
Into turn number 1. Lanigan on the bottom. Richards goes to the bottom. Herb on the bottom as well. Out of turn number 2, final lap. Here they come. Darrell Lanigan getting leading all the way. Richards second. Herb is third. McGee is fourth. Richards to the outside. They're side by side for a second down the main straightaway. Give it to the Bluegrass Bandit at the line. By a nose. Richards gets second. By a nose. Herb is third. McGee is fourth. At the line. Oh, baby. What a way to end up tonight here. These last couple of heat races have been outstanding. As the top 4 will go to the scales to make an official. Grabbing fourth will be the 10 out of Caney, Kansas. Jacob McGee. Third to go to the 28 of Dennis Herb Jr. Second to go to the 1 of Josh Richards. And your winner, the iRacing.com Club 29 for Clint Boyer. Out of Union, Kentucky fans. How about it for Darrell Lanigan?